broadcast here on Rio Sports as we're coming to you once again from Sam Stadium on a Saturday night. I'm Joe Bowling with you as we have got a Friday night football game starting with a 7 o'clock kickoff. McAllen Memorial in town to take on the Hanna Golden Eagles. Good night for football. We had some rain in the area early on, but I think that's going to all go by the wayside, and we'll have a clean night of football here tonight between these two teams starting off their season here in 2022. Again, the Hanna Eagles are the home team tonight. The McAllen Memorial Mustangs are on the far side of the field, and they'll be making their way onto the football field momentarily here at Sam Stadium. We do have a video that they'll be producing here for you, and here it comes. And there you have it. The Eagles make their way out on the football field and to a good crowd on hand here for the season opener for the Hanna Eagles. Appreciate you tuning in wherever you may be. This is a presentation with a partnership, if you will, with the BISD crew. BISD cameras will be in operation tonight, switching and doing a terrific job as they always do, bringing us the video into our broadcast here on Rio Sports Live. I'm Joe Bowling with you. I'll be here with the call on the game. Our game is being broadcast on several media sites, on the social media side, on our Facebook side, our YouTube side, and also on the Stars Premium channel on the Stars Network, which is currently on the RioSportsLive.com. And we also will have the premium channel going alongside the St. Joe channel, which will be one of the many channels on our network. Those will soon be on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Prime. Tonight they're on our website at RioSportsLive.com. Kickoff coming up as the Eagles will kick it off, and away we go with a 7 o'clock start. Mustangs will return it out across the 10-yard line to the 15, out of the 20, out of the 25, middle of the field, 30, and a big return out of the gate to the 48-yard line for the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. Good return that time by the Mustangs. Max Alanese Coy, a senior, nearly broke that. He had one man to beat out there in the middle of the field. There is a penalty flag, as you can hear, though. So they'll march this back. Won't be quite as good a field position for the McAllen Memorial Mustangs as what they had hoped after that return. Spot foul takes it all the way back to the 20-yard line. So instead of near midfield, it will be a football on the 20-yard line of the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. Mustangs in the light blue trim and the white jerseys on the road. The Hanna Eagles in their brown with the gold trim. We'll get you names on the fly here. We weren't given the starters. The quarterback is Abraham Chavez. He stands under center on a first down play, pitches it back to the right-hand side, and across the 20 to about the 22-yard line. That's Max Alanese Coy, who was the man that returned the kick. By the way, the quarterback is J.P. Cortez. He's a senior for McAllen Memorial. So Coy, after the first down carry, got 3, and it's second down for the Mustangs of McAllen Memorial. Again, the quarterback is J.P. Cortez. He's under center with a split backfield behind him, 2 backs back there. Turns, hands it off. Second man through, bounces off a tackler. Then he's taken down. Tackle in the backfield that time. Nicholas Wu, the junior defensive lineman, drops the ball carrier for they'll give him forward progress for about a half a yard, if that. And third down coming up for McAllen Memorial. It was Gerardo Rodriguez on the carry. Mustangs look to run the ball again. Upended about a half a yard shy of a first down. Another carry by Choi. We'll have to take a look at the spot. They will give him enough for a first down, so great effort that time by Choi. Upended and landing in just enough range to get that first down for the Mustangs. This is the first drive of the day for either team. Mustangs up to the line with another set of downs. 7 o'clock start. We normally were going with these 7:30 starts, but Sam Stadium here going with the 7 o'clock start. Lots of sunshine. Whistle blows. Timeout on the field. McAllen Memorial will talk it over. Just under 10 minutes to go. Call it 9:56 to go in the first quarter. We'll be right back. Hanna taking on McAllen Memorial.
Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live!
Back here as we are back to action here at Sam Stadium. 9:57 to go. The Mustangs took a timeout. They'll have it at their own 30-yard line. Pitch it out. Running left-hand side is Rodriguez. Rodriguez upended, but not before he'll gain 7 yards. Everything on the ground thus far for the Mustangs at McAllen Memorial. That'll be a better carry than that. That'll go for a 9-yard gain for Gerardo Rodriguez. 4 plays from scrimmage for McAllen Memorial on the ground, 21 yards. Better than 5 yards per carry between the tandem of Max Alanis Choi and Gerardo Rodriguez. Under center Cortez. And again, it's Rodriguez. He'll get a first down as he takes it out across the 40 to around the 42-yard line of the Hanna Eagles. Just underway here in the first quarter, 9:12 remaining. Those watching on our various platforms, if you will, share the link on the Facebook side. If you're watching there, subscribe in the YouTube side, but follow and like the page on our YouTube. I'll tell you a little bit more on that on the fly. First down play for the Mustangs. Second first down of the game. They'll pass for the first time. Pass play right side. It's caught on a short gain. Out there to Dylan Goodson, who's a 180-pound junior wideout. Just a quick pitch and catch for a 4-yard gain. First time that J.P. Cortez has put it in the air. Ball squarely on the 45-yard line of McAllen Memorial. This drive started back at their 20. Original kickoff out near the 50-yard line. So this is about where they would have started the drive had there not been a penalty during that return. Pitch back, left-hand side, running across the 47-yard line. Short gain on that play. New ball carrier in the game is Sebastian Aleman, 175-pound junior. Martinez on the stop. But a third down and a short yards to go. Call it 3 for the Mustangs at McAllen Memorial. Goodson splits out wide right. J.P. Cortez under center on this third down play. They'll run it right side, and Rodriguez has a first down. Check that. That's Choi for a first down. Got it out across the 45 down to the Hanna 44-yard line. Or finally being brought down over there by Pedro Ochoa, the sophomore linebacker. But another time in which the chains will move for McAllen Memorial. Choi already 3 carries, 17 yards. As the Mustangs continue to methodically move the ball downfield. First down play for Cortez. Pitches it back. This is Aleman. Tried to cut it back upfield, ended up gaining 3 on the play. In there on the tackle was Nicholas Wu, a junior defensive lineman for McCallum Memorial, or for Hanna. After a 3-yard gain, it brings up 2nd and 7, and the clock is running. We're nearly halfway through the first quarter of play as the McCallum Memorial Mustangs have sustained possession, but more importantly, kept that clock running. No appearance yet in this game from the Hanna offense, and with a 2nd and 7, they'll look to throw on a play action. Cortez drops back, delivers the ball out in the flats. Receiver fell down, and an incomplete pass. Down around the 30-yard line, looking in the direction of Goodson once again. Coverage out there by Joshua Vela, the senior. Two-way player, a defensive back, and a wide receiver for the Hanna Eagles on their depth chart. And now the first time that the McCallum Memorial Mustangs will face a 3rd and long situation. They'll have to get it inside the 35-yard line of the Eagles to get a first down. Cortez turns, hands it off. They'll run it right side. Choi is hit, stops short of a first down. 2 men in there on the tackle that time for the Eagles. Jordan Aleman was there, Isaiah Garcia as well. And now 4th down and 4 coming up after that carry by Choi. And with 5:51 to go in the first quarter, it appears as though the Mustangs will keep the offense on the field. They'll, again, need to get it inside the 35. Just about the 34 will get you a first down. J.P. Cortez under center. On a long count, trying to draw him off sides. Takes it. Pitches it back. Left side, this is Aleman. He's got a first down and more. Dances inside the 25. Still on his feet to the 20, 15, 10, 5. That's a touchdown. Aleman made a man miss at the 30, then ran through a tackle down around the 20. And that's 6 points on the board for McAllen Memorial. Take a look at the running, extra effort, running through that tackle right there. 2 men converge at the same time. And a touchdown for McAllen Memorial puts them up 6-0 with 5:22 to go here in the first quarter of play. Caps off an 80-yard drive. Extra point is underway, and it's good. Kickoff coming up. The Eagles will get their offense on the field for the first time. McCallum Memorial on top. Back after this.
I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the San Bernardino Lady Trojans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville.
Back here on Real Sports as we are set to go here on a Friday night for the kickoff. After the first score of the evening, McCallum Memorial, the visitors, cap off an 80-yard drive on a 34-yard run by Sebastian Aleman. And they lead 7-0, and we'll see the Hanna offense get a chance here after this kick return. Ball placed down at the 40-yard line. The kicker is Max Alanis Choi, who has already done a lot carrying the football, and he'll kick it away. A booming kick back into the end zone, and it bounces out. Joseph Ruiz drifted back there and then took a look and said, that's going over. And so the Hanna Golden Eagles will bring the offense out, and away we go. And see how the Eagles respond. Trailing here in this game by the score of 7-0. Quarterback to start it off for Hanna is Cornelius Aguirre-Pineda. He'll hand it off and a running play to the left-hand side. Nice yardage out across the 30 to the 34-yard line on a carry by Chris Pena, the senior tailback for Hanna. And on his first carry, he'll gain 9. Bring up second down. Look at the blocking there, and he cut inside that blocker and then split those two defenders. Good job on the replay there by BISD, providing the multiple angles. Shotgun formation for Vela, the quarterback. Sends a man in motion, and he'll hand it off to the motion man. Running right-hand side is Pena again. Pena's got a first down, drives through tacklers. It's going to take 4 men to bring him down, and they finally do, but not before he crosses the midfield stripe. That was Vianfranco. Vianfranco is the quarterback, my friends. Sunshine was not in play yesterday, but those of you that have been to Sam Stadium, if you're sitting in the home press box and looking out on the field at this time of night, that sun's right there. Last night we had some clouds. Vianfranco with a new set of downs for the Hanna Eagles, but before the snap, a timeout's going to be called. Hanna will have to burn that timeout. We'll take a look at our depth chart and try to get these names on our roster sheet and our stat sheet. 7-0 the score, 4:03 remaining in the first quarter. Hanna and McAllen Memorial on Real Sports Live.
Continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
Eagles run the ball after the timeout. Vianfranco on the carry. Good job of stringing that out to the outside. Adrian Garza, the sophomore, makes the stop. Vianfranco gains just 1 yard. McAllen Memorial, if you're just joining us, took the opening kickoff, took it 80 yards, mostly on the ground. 77 of that 80 on the ground. They had one pass completion and a touchdown run. And here with 3:31 to go in the first quarter, Hanna has the ball now in McAllen Memorial territory at their 48. Running play right side. Hitting the backfield is Pena. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage if they give him a spot. But not much as far as yards gained on the play. On the second carry of the night for Pena. Third down coming up. Little to no breeze here. There's a little bit stirring the flags in the north end zone here at Sam Stadium. Twin receivers right side, twins also to the left side for Vianfranco on this third and long. Let's call it 3rd and 9. Vianfranco drops back to throw. Has a ton of time, delivers a ball deep downfield, has a man and just misses his man. Would have been 6. Aired it out just a little too much. And look on the replay, there was no defenders back there behind this. And it brings up 4th down for Hanna. And they'll bring in the punt team and try to play a little field position here. Vianfranco, though, is the punter, so you have to be at least recognizing that that's the quarterback. And Hanna's going to have to burn their second timeout here of the first half with 2:39 to go in the first quarter. Welcome to the first game of the season, my friends. Hanna trails, they'll punt after this.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Back here after the Hanna Eagles called another timeout. Their second of the game here in the first half. Still 2:39 remaining, and they have a punting situation here. 4th down, 9 yards to go. One man back to return the kick for the Memorial Mustangs. The snap is there, the punt is away, a wobbly kick. And a catch is made at the 15 out of the 24-yard line for McAllen Memorial. And so they'll bring their offense back out onto the field after the short return by Dylan Goodson.
First and 10 for the Mustangs. Ball put on the game.
First down play. 2:27 remaining. Here in this first quarter of play. They'll pitch it back to the left-hand side. Mustangs have done a lot of work on the ground. This time it's Max Alanis Choi for his 5th carry of the night. And he'll end up gaining 5 yards. And the Mustangs are averaging better than 7 yards per carry. Here in the early part of this game, one possession resulted in a touchdown. Second time the offense is on the field right now. 2nd and 5. J.P. Cortez, the quarterback. 2 receivers right side. They'll overload that. Twin backs split in the backfield behind Cortez. He'll hand it off to the first man through, and a lot of room right up the middle. This is Sebastian Aleman. He's brought down at the 50, but that's a 22-yard gain for Sebastian Aleman. Already with 1 touchdown in the game, but look at the hole that opens up there. And when you're tackled by safeties, my friends, that means that some big things are happening up front from your offensive line. Aleman now 4 carries, 64 yards on the ground. Football at the midfield stripe. Still a minute 24 to go here in the first quarter. And McAllen Memorial with a short field to work with here. 1st and 10. Receivers either side of the field. Cortez looks to throw. Slings it right side. He's looking in the direction, and he finds Goodson. Caught it. Makes a move out of bounds at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal coming up. Dylan Goodson, as you take a look here on our Josh Moody replay screen. Our full screen replays brought here by Josh Moody. And what a beautifully delivered ball. Goodson just had to just keep running and wait for the ball to come to him. And now it's a 1st and goal after a 41-yard strike from J.P. Cortez to Dylan Goodson. 1st and goal for McAllen Memorial. Minute 4 left here in the first quarter as Cortez sets him down. Long count, pitches it back. Here comes Choi to the outside. Strung out there, takes on a tackler. There's a penalty flag thrown out there. That's normally in the direction of a hold. We'll wait for the call from the officials.
Holding. 10 yards.
So a 10-yard penalty against McAllen Memorial. Second penalty of the game against the Mustangs. If you look at it, that's really the only blemish on the night, on the performance, at least here in the first quarter by McAllen Memorial. Still 1st and goal, but now outside the 15, call it the 16.5-yard line. Now Cortez is ready. Pitches it back to the right side. Good blocking and good running. Here's Choi to the house. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Touchdown Mustangs.
17 yards, McAllen Choi. And you talk about using your blockers. Take a look at this on the BISD replay. Nobody containing out there once those blocks were delivered. Clear sailing for Choi for the score. Extra point coming up. We'll keep the replay running. Brought to you by South Padre Island on the split screen on the right side. The extra point is away and good.
Extra point attempt is good.
And we'll be back with a kickoff. It's a 14-0 game. McCallum Memorial leads. 39 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Back with more after this.
And you're watching Real Sports Live.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
Back here on Rio Sports, and thanks again for tuning in wherever you may be. Quickly played first quarter, 39 seconds left, and McCallum Memorial with 2 drives, 2 scores, 2 extra points. It's a 14-0 game, and Hanna, you're on their home field on a home opener. Will now try to respond. Kick is away. Eagles will return this one out across the 10 in a hurry to the 20, 25, and more. 35, 40-yard line to the 41-yard line for the Eagles on a nice return. That got the attention of the home crowd on a return by Jose Godinez, the senior. He was shaken up just a bit on the return, but that's just as a result of just absolutely, look at that return. He just was taking on the first guy that got near him. There was a penalty flag thrown as well, right about the spot in which the return man went down.
First and 10 for the Golden Eagles.
And so it's a first down for Hanna, but we'll take a look at this penalty flag as the officials are having a deep discussion on this call. We'll be back here again tomorrow night, by the way. Tell you about that game. Here's the call.
Personal foul. On the keeper team, 15 yards for foul, first down.
Mac, the microphone cut out there just a bit on the official, but that is a 15-yard penalty tacked on at the end of the return. And so Hanna, that return will stand by Jose Godinez, and then 15 more yards tacked on. And so the Eagles, down 14-0, will start a drive at McCallum Memorial's 44-yard line. Bianfranco in the backfield. Takes a snap, high snap, hands it off. Chris Pena's hitting the backfield, will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 3 men were there for McCallum Memorial. First guy to disrupt the play was Eric Guajardo, a sophomore, 170-pounder. And Pena was just never able to get back to the line of scrimmage on that carry. Second down and 11. And a timeout on the field as the end of the first quarter is at hand. 12 minutes played through this one. We got 3 quarters left. It's a 14-0 game. McCallum Memorial on top. We'll be back with more right after this.
You're watching Real Sports Live.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
here on the call with you. Joe Bowling, Sam Stadium on a Friday night here in August 2022, August 26th. Those tuning in on a replay later down the line. Second down for the Hanna Eagles. They'll look to throw. Gianfranco has some time. Now he's rushed out of the pocket, still on his feet. Tries to get to the outside right side. Got a little room, got a first down, and some more inside the 30. All Joshua Gianfranco that time, and watch on the replay here. Looking downfield, protection was good there. Now he runs into his own man. And now it's just a foot race with big linemen chasing him down. They won't get there. And then look at the blocking as the receivers suddenly engage downfield for the Eagles. And Gianfranco wraps off the 23-yard gain. First down for the Eagles. High snap. Gianfranco hands it off. They'll run it right side. Running hard is Chris Pena again. He'll get it down to the 20. And that's a good 6.5-yard gain for Chris Pena. Pena 4 carries, 15 yards. Gianfranco now 3 carries, 45 yards as the Eagles finding a little production here on the ground on this drive that started in McAllen Memorial territory thanks to a great kick return and then a penalty on the backside of that. Gianfranco is ready. 10:55 remaining here in the second quarter. He'll fake a handoff, trip a little bit. Now he'll have to make something out of this. Manages to get down to around the 15-yard line. That's a first down, and then a penalty flag comes in at the end of that. And they're looking in the direction of where a helmet came off against the, this may be against the defense. We'll wait for the call.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense, number 2.
You heard it. That's a big penalty against the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. It's a personal foul. Normally that would be a 15-yard penalty. However, it occurred down inside the red zone, far enough down that it's going to be half the distance of the goal line. After attaining a first down with his feet, Gianfranco. Now the Eagles will have it first and goal from the 8. 2 backs in the backfield for Gianfranco. Turns, hands it off. It's going to be Pena. Bouncing left side. Got a block. Got the end zone. Touchdown, Hanna Eagles. Chris Pena to the house from 9 yards out. He got a terrific block out there. Watch Matthew Cancino, number 18, deliver that block. They just freed up the corner man. And Pena takes it in for the score for the Eagles. Watch on the split screen again on the right side. Brought to you in part by South Padre Island. Here on Rio Sports. While the extra point on the left. But again, the blocking that opened that up. Extra point for the Eagles is away and good. 14-7 your score. McAllen Memorial scored the first 2 times, and it's been answered by McAllen Memorial, giving up a touchdown. Hanna on the board. Kickoff after this.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Back here on Rio Sports, first down play coming up after the kickoff. If you're just joining us, McAllen Memorial has had the ball 2 times. Their offense have produced touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives. Opened up a 14-0 lead, but Hanna here in the second quarter finds its way in the end zone with 10:30 remaining in the half. It's a 14-7 game, and the Eagles will kick it off. Low kick bounces, and it's fielded at the 29-yard line, and that's where the McAllen Memorial Mustangs will start the drive. Yeshua Gonzalez, the senior, was the up man, got that football and wanted nothing to do on the return. He just got to the ground. And so McAllen Memorial will have the ball. The Mustangs have 166 yards of offense on 2 drives, 121 on the ground, 45 through the air. J.B. Cortez has directed the show for 2 drives that resulted in scores. He'll start again under center on a first down play. Pitches it back right side, running is Rodriguez. Gerardo Rodriguez will take it around the 35-yard line, and that's 4 more yards for Rodriguez. He's got 4 carries for 18 yards. Max Alanese Choi has 6 carries for 43 yards, and Sebastian Alaman has 4 carries for 64 yards. 125 on the ground for the McAllen Memorial Mustangs here. Still 10 minutes left in the first half as we're in the second quarter. Cortez brings him up. He'll stay under center. Twin backs in the backfield. 2 receivers left side. From their own 35-yard line on the second down play. Up the middle, they'll run it. Bounce it outside as Alaman slipped a tackle. He's tackled short of first down yardage as he'll get it down to about the 37.5. And so an opportunity knocking at the door here for the Hanna defense. They can get a stop here, bring that offense back on the field. They've already cut that lead in half. It was 14-0. It's now 14-7. But they need to stop here. Memorial has been averaging better than 8 yards per carry on the ground. They'll stay on the ground here, running play right side, and that will not get a first down. A big hit delivered. Choi tried for the yardstick. And so the football sits at the 39-yard line. And right now, McAllen Memorial keeps the offense on the field, needing a yard to go. On 4th down, they'll go for it. Pitch back, left-hand side. They'll get some blocking, a lot of room. A delivered block, but it's coming back, my friends. He's going to go to the house, but there is a flag back at the 50-yard line. And in this case, Max Alanese Choi, who was running to the end zone, he saw the flag coming out, and it's one of those, I'm going to keep running. There's no whistle, but I know what's happening back behind me here. And there's your call, the holding call. So the 4th and 1 would have resulted in a touchdown. Not only a conversion, but a touchdown for McAllen Memorial. And now it'll be 4th down, and we'll see how they spot this from the hold. It'll still be enough for a first down. That was a spot foul, and the hold occurred downfield.
They made the right game. First down.
And so it will take it out to the 14-yard line, or the 42-yard line. Give a shout out to DeMarcus Clark at Concan, Texas. And Joe at Concan, Texas as well. From Joe to Joe, how you doing? 8:32 to go here in the first half. We're in the second quarter from Sam Stadium in Brownsville. McAllen Memorial with a lead and the ball on a new set of downs. They'll pitch it out. This is Alaman. Hit in the backfield. Down he goes.
Tackle made by number 99, Manrique Cantu.
Alaman.
Number 1, Sebastian Alaman. Second down for the Mustangs.
Now has 6 carries for 63 yards. Mustangs have been flagged 4 times in this game for 37 total yards on the negative side. They face a 2nd and 11 here. Just under 8 minutes to go in the first half. Cortez under center. Hands it off. This is Goodson. Running right side, and Goodson breaks free down the line to the 20, and he's gone. Touchdown. 58 yards. Dylan Goodson. And watch the blocking here. Deception first by the quarterback. There's the seal block, and then nobody back there. And outrun the safety. And a touchdown for Goodson. So McCallum Memorial, 3 times they've had the football, 3 times they've punched it in. Extra point coming up, and suddenly the busiest man on the field is Jonathan Sanchez, the sophomore kicker. Booms another one through. 21-7 your score. Kickoff coming up from Sam Stadium. This is Real Sports Live.
And you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Hi, I'm Rolo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy 1 barbacoa taco and get 1 free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We're the Hot South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Sherryland ISD.
Back here, Rio Sports on a Friday here at Sam Stadium with BISD at the helm, running the cameras, producing this quality video broadcast here for your entertainment, my friends. Hanna on the return to kick. Bring it right up the middle of the field to the 20, bounce it right side, looking to the 25. What a move to the 30 and out of bounds. How about the move by Joseph Ruiz, the sophomore? See if they caught this on the replay. The return was relatively generic here until this. Whoops, and gone. Extra yards on the kickoff return. Great camera work there on the BISD channel. 7:36 to go in the second quarter. McAllen Memorial up 21-7. Hanna scored on their last drive. They've been outgained, though, in this game to the tune of 230 to 75. All 75 yards of Hanna offense have come on the ground. First down play here. Joshua Villanfranco has 51 yards. He's the quarterback with 2 backs in the backfield surrounding him. He'll hand it off. They'll bounce it right off the right tackle. Spinning forward is Chris Pena. He'll gain a good 7 or 8. On the spot, they'll take it out across the 40. The 41, so an 8-yard gain for Pena. His 6th carry for 32 yards. It's been Pena and Villanfranco. Combined 10 carries, 83 yards. 51 for Villanfranco. Pena now with 32. On a 2nd and 2. Villanfranco sets him down again. Play clock down to 10. Takes a snap, hands it off. They'll bounce it outside. Slipping and falling is Pena. Now we'll wait for the spot. I don't think he got a first down. He'll be short by about a yard. He saw a little extra room. If he could have bounced that a little bit more to the right side, he had a little extra running space. But we did have rain earlier in the day. So that field it drains well. It's a turf field, but still there's some slippery slopes out there on those sidelines especially. 3rd and 1. Movement. Here's a free play for the Eagles. Villanfranco drops back, gonna run, takes on a tackler, drags him, finally goes down, and then we'll sort out the penalty flags.
Penalty flag on the play.
6:11 to go here in the first half. 7 o'clock start.
Number 2 on defense.
5 penalties now against McAllen Memorial in this first half. That'll allow the chains to move. First down for the Eagles. They move the ball out across their 45, call it the 47-yard line on a first down play. Joshua Vela splits out as a receiver on the right-hand side for the Eagles. Everything they've done thus far has been with the running game. It's a first down here for Gianfranco. Gonna throw now over the middle, tipped and incomplete. Joseph Ruiz, the intended receiver, and that sailed. He tried to climb the ladder and pick that up. But an incomplete pass. Second time that Gianfranco has attempted a pass. He's 0 for 2 in the game. It brings up 2nd and 10. Stops the clock with 5:52 remaining at halftime. The marching band for the Hanna Eagles is here. So is the Mustang band. I saw them earlier. I believe they're here. We'll have a performance there. Yeah, both bands are here. We'll have a performance. Also has some highlights and some stats. Gianfranco to throw again. Sets up a screen, and it's going to be a completed pass. Pena has to drag a man to the midfield stripe, and then he's brought down. Good coverage that time by the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. Everything developed well on that pass play on the screen. But defenders staying at home, making the stop. Brings up third down for the Eagles as the ball's right square on the midfield stripe. On the north side of the Texas logo. But it's third and every bit of 6 yards to go for Hanna. Gianfranco, his team trailing 21-7. Long count, play clock down to 3. Takes a snap, drops back to throw, lots of protection. Delivers a ball over the middle, got a man, sliding attempt, but incomplete pass. Underthrown in the direction of Joshua Ruiz. 4:55 remaining here in the half. Ruiz had some separation deep in the secondary. They only needed 6 yards, but that would have gained him a good 20-plus yards beyond that had they converted. Punting time now for the Eagles. Mustangs send Dylan Goodson back to return the punt. He'll stand around his 10-yard line. So Hanna moves the ball but has to give it up on the punt exchange. Good snap. Kick is away. Goodson will return this from the 16, makes a man miss, got to the 20, and then he's driven down. Big hit that time by one of the Eagles. Coming over there and delivering that big hit was Santiago Guerrero, the senior. After Goodson gets credit to the 24. So first down for McAllen Memorial with 4:46 remaining here in the first half. Memorial's offense 3 for 3 on possessions and scores, all scores being touchdowns, and it's a 21-7 lead. Still 4:46 to go. 230 yards of offense for McAllen Memorial thus far here in the first half. On a first down play, Cortez under center. Pitches it back, cutting it off and taking it across the 25 to the 27-yard line. Short gain that time by Sebastian Aleman. Aleman's got a touchdown, so does Max Alanis Choi, and Dylan Goodson has carried for a touchdown as they've spread the wealth. 4 ball carriers in the game. Choi leading the way with 8 carries, has 50 yards. Sebastian Aleman with 7 carries for 67 yards. Goodson on his only carry, 54 yards, and then 4 carries for Gerardo Rodriguez. They have spread the wealth in the backfield. 4:05 to go here in the half. Running play, right side is Choi. Got some room, got across the 40 to the 49-yard line on a big gain. At the conclusion of the game, we'll give away our player of the game, our medal, which is in the car. To get that at halftime. 3:47 and counting here as we've had an early start to this one. 7 o'clock kickoff here at Sam Stadium. Reminding you tomorrow night, San Benito's in town taking on Brownsville Veterans Memorial. That's also a 7 o'clock start. here, a first down for McAllen Memorial. Running right at you is Choi to the left side this time. Driven down, but not before he gains 13 more. Tackle made by Ethan Bond, the sophomore. But Choi now was 79 yards on the ground here in the first half, as McAllen Memorial is just getting behind those big linemen and eating up yards on the ground. First down play in Hanna territory. First man through is Alaman. He's hit and wrapped up and taken down here. Tackle made by Gilbert Morales. He's a senior. He was right there, and no gain on the play. Alaman with 8 carries for 67 yards. And second down. Hanna had to burn 2 timeouts earlier, so if you're thinking on the lines of get a stop, get the ball back, right now you have 1 timeout left if you're rooting on the Hanna side. 2:30 to go here in the first half. Memorial with the football, clock running. Play clock down to 5. Cortez letting it run down. Under center, takes the snap. Well, he doesn't take the snap in time, or he did. Just in time. No, they blow that dead. I heard a whistle. I know I did. But they'll still let that play stand. For Choi, he'll gain the necessary yards for a first down. All the way down to the Hanna Eagles 26-yard line. We'll go under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Boy, Cortez took that thing all the way down. I saw the play clock hit zeros. I thought the official had blown that dead. And the way Choi ran, he wasn't convinced it was a live play either. This time he's on the move, takes it to the 20-yard line. Another 6 yards for Choi. And he's beating down on the 100-yard marker. 12 carries now, 94 yards on the ground in the first half here for Max Alani's Choi. Minute 20 and counting here in the first half. Memorial's Mustangs have 2 timeouts remaining right now, in no hurry to use them, as it's a red zone possession just inside the 20 of the Hanna Eagles. Cortez pitches, no gonna pass, looking over the middle. Receiver open, caught, touchdown, 19-yard strike. Beautifully delivered pass on the play action. And a touchdown strike for McAllen Memorial. As they go to Dylan Goodson, and watch the, on the replay, you saw the cell. I'll show it to you on the split screen, brought to you by South Padre Island. Well, the extra point is away on the left side of your screen. It's good. 28-7, McAllen Memorial. Kicking off with a minute 1 to go in the half. Back after this.
Focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Here we go with a kickoff for the Mustangs of McAllen Memorial. The visitors leading 28-7. The Eagles of Hanna on the return. Fumble the football, and it's recovered by the Mustangs. Critical error at the 15-yard line on a kick return with less than a minute to go in the first half.
Fumble recovered by number 14.
On the replay, you'll see it. First man to make the hit right on the football. Second man recovers it. And McAllen Memorial brings the offense back on the field. 53 seconds left. Oh, what a big play there. Before that, I was going to say Hanna's going to get the ball to start the second half. But the Eagles can generate some magic and punch in a score to head into the halftime locker room, get the ball in the third quarter. Things could open up. Now, McAllen Memorial already up 3 scores, looking to add another here on a red zone opportunity, starting a drive at the 16 of their opponent. Pitch back, running left-hand side, hitting the backfield this time is going to be Choi. He's driven down after a 4-yard loss. Tackle made that time by the Eagles, Jay Snoddy over there. McAllen Memorial has to burn one of their timeouts. They've got 2 remaining. And we'll be right back.
Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers, and you're watching Real.
After a timeout, McAllen Memorial had to burn that timeout. Second down for McAllen Memorial. 43 seconds left in the half. After a loss on the play, it's second down and call it 13 yards to go for J.P. Cortez and the Mustang offense. Receiver to the short side of the field on the left. Confusion in the backfield. Cortez gets away from a tackler, trying to run from another, is brought down. Another loss on the play, and back-to-back defensive plays by the Hanna Eagles. At a much-needed time in the game. And another timeout called by McAllen Memorial. Right back after this.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy 1 barbacoa taco and get 1 free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi.
Back here as we are nearing the halftime break at Sam's Stadium. Joe Bowling with you. Thanks for enjoying our production here. Assisted in a big part by the camera crews and the production crews of BISD. J.P. Cortez to throw, slings it right side. It's going to be down near the goal line and incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 24 seconds left in the half. And the Mustangs, who were gifted this possession on a fumbled kick return, will bring the field goal unit in and set it down at the 28-yard line of the Eagles on the right hash mark. They'll attempt a 38-yard field goal. Good snap, ball down. Kick is away. And it's good. 38-yard field goal. 19 seconds left in the half. Another kickoff coming up. McAllen Memorial up on the road.
Visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Back here in the Hanna Eagles. In one way, you got to look at that from the Hanna side, that they are fortunate to only give up 3 points there. A drive started for McAllen Memorial at the Hanna 16-yard line. Memorial was held to a field goal, negative yards on the drive. This from a team that on the offense had driven 4 times, all for touchdowns. Going back to taking the opening kickoff and marching that one 80 yards downfield. Kickoff here. Short squib kick, takes a high bounce. Eagles will take it at the 30. Out to about the 34-yard line with 14 seconds to go in the half. Again, looking forward, the Eagles will have the ball to start the second half. They'll be receiving the third quarter kickoff. And they'll have a lot to discuss. You go back to a couple of plays in the first half, the Eagles opened it up with some receivers that were behind the secondary of McAllen Memorial. So if you're looking, can we attack through the air? Possibilities are there. There were some plays that opened up. Just missed on the communication side. Everything that the Eagles have gained has been on the ground, 84 yards there. Total of 87 yards of offense, though, just 1 of 4 in the passing game for 3 yards net. 13 seconds, they'll go into a victory formation, take a knee, and that'll take us to the halftime break here from Sam Stadium. Again, we'll take a break. When we come back, you'll be entertained by the marching band. I'll also put together a highlight reel for you, and we'll run down some stats and talk about some other games. First half in the history books, 31-7, McAllen Memorial on top. This is Rio Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy 1 barbacoa taco and get 1 free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
Back here at halftime, and the McAllen Memorial Marching Band will be the first to enter the field. Thanks again for tuning in. 28 minutes on the clock as we enter the halftime break. Dance team will be out performing first for McAllen Memorial. And we always have to tune the music down because of the fact of this going on social platforms such as YouTube and Facebook, in which the rights, I can declare it that we don't own the rights to this. It still won't help keep the video up for those that may want to watch this at a later date. Those watching on our Stars Network on our webpage on RioSportsLive.com, the Stars Network consists right now of a premium channel, which is this game being carried. And we also have a individual school channel, the Bloodhound channel of Brownsville St. Joseph. They, too, have a game being broadcast as we speak, as Brownsville Lopez is in town to take on the Bloodhounds. Soon, within the network, we'll have additional channels coming on board. BISD is a marketing partner with Rio Sports Live. We'll produce something on that level. Harlingen, Sherryland, also school districts, which assisted us as being marketing partners. See the introduction of the dancers. The camera crews normally here at Sam Stadium take a break, but they do leave them on a wide angle so you can see the band. And once the band starts performing, I'll turn the microphone back up, and then we'll get the highlights here from the first half. So again, the Stars Network right now on our webpage on RioSportsLive.com. And soon, if all goes well on the marketing side, we'll have it on Roku television and then eventually on Apple TV and Amazon Prime. as an application featuring the ability to have 24/7 programming, 365 days a year on not just one but multiple channels, including the premium channel. Many will call it the flagship, if you will, which is where you're watching the game right now if you're on our website. If you're not doing it so, I invite you to go to RioSportsLive.com, and it's on the upper left-hand side. Click on the tab, the Stars Network. We'll go from a live game tonight back to pre-recorded. And then in the morning, we'll be live from the Sherryland Volleyball Tournament, starting with first games at 8 o'clock in the morning, leading throughout the afternoon into the early evening. And then we'll transition back here to Sam Stadium for additional live coverage of high school football when San Benito takes the field here against Brownsville Veterans. Meanwhile, on the St. Joe channel, they too will transition live tomorrow from volleyball, wrapping up the St. Joe volleyball tournament. And each time that we come out of the live games, we go into the pre-recorded content of some of the bigger and better games on our premium channel throughout the history of Rio Sports Live, starting in 2017 moving forward. On the St. Joe channel, all games featured on that channel will feature teams wearing the Bloodhound red and white. Here we are at halftime of this one. Again, once the dance performance is finished and the band performs, I can turn the microphone back up so we can stay away from the rights issues on the social media platforms, which we currently are still broadcasting on the social platforms of YouTube and Facebook. That will eventually go by the wayside. Those two platforms will be used to produce highlights and some video clips and interviews and mainly promotions, driving everything towards the network of channels over the top, which is what we started to build from day one. We just got interrupted by COVID, as did everyone else. In our case, it didn't shut us down. It opened us up to turn from a broadcast company into a streaming company. Dancers for the Mustangs conclude their performance. Now we'll turn it up a bit, and you can hear the band, and I'll rest my voice.
This fall season, the McAllen Memorial Marching Band proudly presents the production entitled Carnaval. Musical selections include Tico Tico, Besame Mama, Quiet Night for Quiet Stars, Caravan, and Spain. This evening, the band will perform a portion of a UIL production and feature Eric Garcia on alto saxophone and Brandon Peña on piano. And now, under the field direction of Tyler Hess, Luis Martinez Peña, and Xander Vasilowski, we proudly present the Memorial Mustang Band and our production of Carnaval. Mustang Band. And now a salute to Mustang Country. Percussion section leaders are Victoria Garcia and Isaiah Earth. Color guard officers, Delia Pina, captain, Juliet Perez, co-captain. Color guard member of the week, Victoria Melendez. The Mccallum Memorial Band directors are Angel Martinez, Deborah Luna, Araceli Rodriguez, Mark Bertin, Stephanie Perez, Brian Chavez, color guard instructor, and assisted by Angeles Silva, Marco Seguro, and Sofia Sanchez. The Memorial Band would like to wish the Homer Hanna High School Band all the best with fall season. We would also like to recognize Mr. Samuel Rodriguez, Instrumental Music Advisor for Brownsville ISD. Mr. Rodriguez is a 1993 Mustang graduate and was a member of the Memorial High School percussion section and band. We hope you enjoy the second half of the game, and go Mustangs!
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sunsets daily. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We'll kick it off, and away we go with a 7 o'clock start. Mustangs will return it out across the 10-yard line to the 15, out of the 20, out of the 25, middle of the field 30, and a big return out of the gate to the 48-yard line for the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. 4 will get you a first down. J.P. Cortez under center. On a long count, trying to draw him off sides. Takes it, pitches it back. Left side, this is Alamon. He's got a first down and more. Dances inside the 25. Still on his feet to the 20, 15, 10, 5. That's a touchdown. The replay there by BISD, providing the multiple angles. Shotgun formation for Vela, the quarterback. Sends a man in motion, and he'll hand it off to the motion man. Running right-hand side is Pena again. Pena's got a first down, drives through tacklers. It's going to take 4 men to bring him down, and they finally do, but not before he crosses the midfield stripe. Also to the left side for Villanfranco on this 3rd and long. Let's call it 3rd and 9. Villanfranco drops back to throw. Has a ton of time, delivers a ball deep downfield, has a man and just misses his man. Would have been 6. A short field to work with here, 1st and 10. Receivers either side of the field. Cortez looks to throw. Slings it right side. He's looking in the direction, and he finds Goodson. Caught it. Makes a move out of bounds at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal coming up. Outside the 15. Call it the 16.5-yard line. Now, Cortez is ready. Pitches it back to the right side. Good blocking and good running. Here's Choi to the house. Touchdown, Mustangs. Will now try to respond. Kick is away. Eagles will return this one out across the 10 in a hurry to the 20, 25, and more. 35, 40-yard line to the 41-yard line for the Eagles on a nice return. Replay later down the line. 2nd down for the Hanna Eagles. They'll look to throw. Bianfranco has some time. Now he's rushed out of the pocket. Still on his feet. Tries to get to the outside right side. Got a little room. Got a first down. And some more inside the 30. Now the Eagles will have it 1st and goal from the 8. Two backs in the backfield for Villanfranco. Turns, hands it off. It's going to be Pena. Bouncing left side. Got a block. Got the end zone. Touchdown, Hanna Eagles. They've already cut that lead in half. It was 14-0. It's now 14-7. But they need to stop here. Memorial has been averaging better than 8 yards per carry on the ground. They'll stay on the ground here. Running play right side. And that will not get a first down. A big hit delivered. 11 here. Just under 8 minutes to go in the first half. Cortez under center. Hands it off. This is Goodson. Running right side, and Goodson breaks free down the line to the 20, and he's gone. Touchdown. D at the helm, running the cameras, producing this quality video broadcast here for your entertainment, my friends. Hanna on the return to kick. Bring it right up the middle of the field to the 20, bounce it right side, looking to the 25. What a move to the 30 and out of bounds. And then 4 carries for Gerardo Rodriguez. They have spread the wealth in the backfield. 4:05 to go here in the half. Running play, right side is Choi. Got some room, got across the 40 to the 49-yard line on a big gain. Timeouts remaining right now, in no hurry to use them, as it's a red zone possession just inside the 20 of the Hanna Eagles. Cortez pitches, no gonna pass, looking over the middle. Receiver open, caught, touchdown, 19-yard strike.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Here we go with a kickoff for the Mustangs of McAllen Memorial. The visitors leading 28-7, and the Eagles of Hanna on the return. Fumble the football, and it's recovered by the Mustangs. 8-yard line of the Eagles on the right hash mark. They'll attempt a 38-yard field goal. Good snap, ball down. Kick is away. And it's good. 38-yard field goal.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sunsets daily. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We'll kick it off, and away we go with a 7 o'clock start. Mustangs will return it out across the 10-yard line to the 15, out of the 20, out of the 25, middle of the field, 30. And a big return out of the gate to the 48-yard line for the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. 4 will get you a first down. J.P. Cortez under center. On a long count, trying to draw him off sides. Takes it, pitches it back, left side, this is Alamon. He's got a first down and more. Dances inside the 25. Still on his feet to the 20, 15, 10, 5. That's a touchdown. The replay there by BISD, providing the multiple angles. Shotgun formation for Vela, the quarterback. Sends a man in motion, and he'll hand it off to the motion man. Running right-hand side is Pena again. Pena's got a first down, drives through tacklers. It's going to take 4 men to bring him down, and they finally do, but not before he crosses the midfield stripe. It's also to the left side for Villanfranco on this 3rd and long. Let's call it 3rd and 9. Villanfranco drops back to throw. Has a ton of time, delivers a ball deep downfield, has a man and just misses his man. Would have been 6. A short field to work with here, 1st and 10. Receivers either side of the field. Cortez looks to throw. Slings it right side. He's looking in the direction, and he finds Goodson. Caught it, makes a move, out of bounds at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal coming up outside the 15.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Red Lady Raiders, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are the Harlingen
when excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond. We are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. We're the Pace Lady Vikings, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Back here at halftime at Sam Stadium. Still 8:04 on the clock. I gave you the halftime highlight reel there. We're reminding you we have additional broadcasts going your way. And this is on the premium channel on our Real Sports Live Stars Network. If you go to our webpage, realsportslive.com, and then in the upper left-hand corner on the menu button, click on the Stars Network. Premium channel will feature this game, and then the Bloodhound channel below that is a button that you can click and go straight to, in this case, live coverage of Brownsville St. Joseph taking on Brownsville Lopez. Currently it's 20-7 with St. Joe leading that one with 7:36 remaining in the first half. Here, 31-7, McAllen Memorial leads. We'll take a break. When we come back, I'll get you set for the second half from Sam Stadium on a Friday night.
Corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We're the Hanna Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patrons, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, variadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live!
Hi.
Back here on Rio Sports in Sam Stadium, we still got 4 minutes and some change. The appearance of the McAllen Memorial Mustangs is on hand. They're in the north end zone. And the Hanna Eagles are walking their way back onto the track and coming out of the south end zone. And so we are set to square off for the second half here in this one. Reminding you, additional coverage coming your way from Sam Stadium throughout the season, including tomorrow night. I want to invite you to come out and see it live. If you can't make it live, then watch it live on Rio Sports. But Sam Stadium is a good place as any to attend a game. If you haven't been here before, if you're watching a game, well, one of the beauties of telecasting and broadcasting anything to a viewing audience abroad is the fact that you can show them the environment, give them the atmosphere, showcase the teams, and then send an invite out to come be a part of it. The bigger the crowds, the bigger the atmosphere, the bigger environment, and usually the bigger the performance. So first and foremost, invite you to come out personally and join us. Give us a shout if you're in the direction up here at the press box. Give a wave. And San Benito in town to take on Brownsville Veterans tomorrow with a 7 o'clock kickoff. If you can't make it, yes, Rio Sports Live, we got you covered. On our Stars Network, on our webpage, riosportslive.com. And then we also have that on our social media platforms of YouTube and Facebook, at least for the time being, until we get everything rotated over to Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Prime. 2:30 remaining before the second half. Running down some quick statistics for you here in this one. Dominated by the McCallum Memorial Mustangs, as is the scoreboard, in which they currently lead by the score of 31-7. They outgained Hanna 289-90 in total offense, 225 yards on the ground, 64 yards through the air for the Mustangs. Hanna with 87 yards in the running attack, just 4 yards through the air, 1 of 4 in the passing game for Hanna. Carrying the football, Max Alanis Choi leads the way for McCallum Memorial with 13 carries for 90 yards. Behind him with 8 carries, Sebastian Alamon has 67 yards, each with a touchdown. And Dylan Goodson had a touch, 1 carry, 54 yards. He took that one the distance, also for a touchdown. Then in the air, J.P. Cortez went 3 of 5 for 64 yards. One of those completions was to Dylan Goodson. Matter of fact, all 3 completions were to Dylan Goodson. One of those good enough for a touchdown. So Goodson with a receiving touchdown and the running touchdown. A candidate for our player of the game, at least based on the first half performance. Hanna makes the adjustments. We'll take a look at them, and we'll get you set for the second half. This halftime show brought to you by the likes of the San Benito EDC, Josh Moody Loans, and, of course, the city of South Padre Island, all being a part on the marketing side of Rio Sports Live. We'll be right back with more after this.
Visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
We are the Border Cowgirls, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeehaw!
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
There are the Hanna Eagles who come out for the second half of this one, my friends. Thanks again for tuning in wherever you may be here on our broadcast. Also with BISD pushing this to their YouTube channel You can also catch it there. And then later, you'll see the broadcast on their Channel 17 for those watching the games locally here in Brownsville, Texas. We are pushing things on the worldwide basis on Rio Sports Live. Currently, we're just shy of 32,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, 63,000 on the following side of Facebook as we continue to move the needle up the edge. Hanna will return the kickoff to start the second half. Again, they'll have to climb a hill. They're down 31-7. They did show some signs of life. They'll have to bring it to fruition here in the second half, down by the big score. On the kickoff return, they'll take it out to the 25, now the 35-yard line for the Eagles, so a good return by Hanna. And we'll take a look at the adjustment side of things between these two teams on what plays they feel will turn this thing around, or in McAllen Memorial's case, push this on to a road victory and start the season 1-0. Hanna, 1st and 10 for their own 35-yard line. Joshua Gianfranco has been the quarterback throughout. He starts the second half on the first drive with a single back to his left-hand side. That's Chris Pena. Takes it, hands it off on a jet sweep to the left side. Ball carrier is Joshua Ruiz, who will take it out across the 40-yard line. And that's good enough for a 5-yard gain for the Hanna Eagles. First half was dominated by McAllen Memorial in time of possession as well. Their first drive went 80 yards, most of that on the ground. They took up better than half of the first quarter before Hanna ever put the offense on the field. Hanna on a second down play will hand it off to Pena. Pena drives forward, gets hit, will not get a first down. Might gain 1.5 yards. That's about it. Pena now 8 carries for 35 yards. Gianfranco, the quarterback, has 5 carries for 54 yards. And now a minute into this third quarter, Hanna faces a 3rd down and 4 from their own 44-yard line. Wide receiver right is Joshua Vela. Wide receiver left is Gilbert Morales. For the Eagles, Gianfranco going to keep it, stays on his horse, gets hit and driven down. He won't get to the line of scrimmage. Good tackle made there as Gianfranco tried to slip a man and bounce it to the outside right side, and nothing doing. McAllen Memorial gets the stop with 10:20 to go here and counting in the third quarter of play. Now they'll get their hands on the football as Gianfranco drops back into punt formation. Gianfranco back there. Chris Pena is back there as well. Two dangerous guys. If Hanna elects to go for it on 4th and 3, they've got 2 guys back there that can certainly handle the load in carrying the football. High snap. Gianfranco gets to it. Booms into the kick. A good spiraling kick. Takes a bounce for the Eagles inside the 20, then back outside the 20. And back inside the 20 as the football takes a couple of different turns. And so McAllen Memorial will get the ball and start a drive at their own 18 here in the third quarter. Max Alanis Choi leading the way with 90 yards on the ground. The leading ball carrier for McAllen Memorial. Mustangs up to the line of scrimmage on a first down play. Our Economy Awards Player of the Game will be named after this one. First down play, J.P. Cortez under center. Pitches it out. They'll run it left side with Gerardo Rodriguez. Rodriguez breaks some tackles across the 35 in the blink of an eye, and he's got 17 yards on the carry. Gerardo Rodriguez, and watch the opening here. This is just a cutback right there. It was chase him down from there. Ball all the way out to the 38-yard line of McAllen Memorial for Rodriguez. He's now got 5 carries for 35 yards. Stays in the backfield with Max Alanese Choi on this first down play. Pitch it back and good blocking, and here he comes again. This is Rodriguez, or this is Choi this time. Down the sideline, inside the 15-yard line. 46 yards for Max Alanese Choi, and look at the blocking here. Opening this one up. Big drive already now for the Mustangs here on the first possession of the second half. And Choi with 14 carries and 136 yards on the ground for the Mustangs. Clock stops with 8:56 to go. They got the chains in place. That player shaken up, but he's off under his own power, and we are good to go. Start the play clock, start the game clock as well. No, they'll say he was out of bounds. So the game clock will start on the snap. Cortez, 2 backs in the backfield. As Alaman is to the right side of Rodriguez. Cortez on a long count. Pitches it back. This is going to be Rodriguez. Takes it up the middle on another cutback inside the 5, down around the 7-yard line. And that's good enough for a 9-yard gain. And a 1st and goal coming up. Make it 2nd down and 2 coming up for McAllen Memorial. They can still get in the end, or the 1st down without getting the end zone. Pitch out, right side, end zone, touchdown. Choi for a 2nd time to the house. Penalty flag thrown though, so maybe this one's coming back. Take a look at the replay. It is a holding call, so this is coming back. And that's the 2nd time that Max Alanese Choi has taken a handoff, got in the end zone, and then looked up and saw a penalty flag laying behind the play. $8:13 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Still 2nd down. That's one spot that McAllen Memorial, anytime you have a big lead, the coach always looks at, well, what can I talk about to make my guys work harder? 31-7, that's a dominating lead in the first half, but 6 penalties now and over 50 yards in penalties assessed to McAllen Memorial. That'll get your attention. Running play right side this time, and Alaman is knocked out of bounds as he takes it back inside the 10, got to the 8. So 5 more yards for Sebastian Alaman, who has 9 carries for 72 yards. Already one player exceeding the century mark in yards on the ground. And McAllen Memorial with 366 total yards of offense, over 300 on the ground here against the Hanna Eagles. Hanna next week on the road takes on Sherryland. That'll be a broadcast game on Real Sports. Here it's 3rd down for McAllen Memorial. Cortez to throw. Has time, waits, now hit, and down he goes. Oh, a huge hit delivered that time by the Eagles' Manrique Cantu. And let's take a look at the replay on this one. Either way you look at it, left side of your screen. And how about the right side as well? Cortez never saw him coming, and down he goes. Thank you, South Padre Island, for assisting us on our replays here on Real Sports Live. Field goal opportunity for McAllen Memorial. Ball down, snap up, ball is up and away. It's blocked, and who recovers it? Either way, it's going to be Hanna football on a blocked field goal. So no points on the board for McAllen Memorial as the Eagles defense gets a stop. Take a look at that on the Josh Moody replay screen. You'll see the surge right up the middle, and mainly from that left side, coming in to block that field goal. And so the Eagle offense gets a breath of life here, down 31-7. 7:28 to go in the third quarter. Bianfranco trips receivers this time. Left-hand side, single receiver out to the right side on a first down play. Rolls out, looking, now going to run. Bianfranco cuts it upfield, stays on his feet, got out across the 25 to the 27-yard line. And that is good enough for a first down on a 10-yard carry for Bianfranco. He's got 7 carries, 65 yards running the football. In the passing game is where it's been lacking for Hanna. Just 1 of 4, 1 completion, just 3 yards. 7:05 to go in the third quarter. Bianfranco on a long count. Rolls out right side this time. He's going to look to throw this time. Has a man. It is reeled in by a nice catch by Josh Ruiz. 16 yards on the catch, and watch Ruiz stretch out to receive this pass and stay in bounds for the first down for the Eagles. Oh, now they bring it back with a holding call, a late penalty flag. Take that one away. Second penalty against the Eagles, but that's a big one. Negates a 16-yard pass completion. Still first down, but now first and 20. Football back inside the Eagle 30-yard line at the 28.5. Now they'll march it further back. And here goes to the 18. First and 20. Let me turn the air off up here. It got a little warm. Maybe it's just me. 6:48 and counting here in the third. Eagles will have to regroup here on a first and 20. Bianfranco wants to throw, rushed out of the pocket, scrambles, buys some time, now looking, going to run. Gets out of bounds as he crosses the 20 to the 23-yard line. So he got some of that yards back, but not many. Good enough for 4. Second down and 16 coming up for the Eagles. Student section making some noise down there on the Hanna side. It is second down for Hanna as Bianfranco is ready. Drops back, straight drop, protection is good. Now he's going to run. Containment is there. He tries to make a man miss. Thrown out of bounds. And here comes a penalty on the backside of that. Daniel De La Cruz was the man that delivered the hit. And then the momentum, he carried it out. And here's the call.
Personal foul on defense, number 24. 15 yards from the Eagle, first down.
So there's a personal foul, 15 yards. And that will move the chains and also regenerate some life into the drive for the Hanna Eagles. It was going to be third and long. And now it's first down as the ball is spotted all the way out at the 40-yard line of the Eagles. This coming after a blocked field goal by Hanna's special teams. Breathed a little life into the offense, and now we'll see if they can capitalize as they get the 15-yard penalty. Running play, right side. And across the 50 to the 45-yard line of the Mustangs. That's a 15-yard gain for Chris Pena. Pena for 15 yards. Brought down to the 44-yard line.
16 yards. The Hanna Golden Eagles first down.
First down for Hanna now in Memorial territory.
Ball spotted on the 44-yard line.
from the 44-yard line. Franco takes a low snap, hands it off. Here comes Pena running hard to the outside left. He's got some room down the sideline. The 20, inside the 15. Chris Pena, 31 yards, and look at the blocking. First of all, look at the speed from the outset as soon as he took the football. And then taking on the final tackler. Chris Luna credited for the tackle, but the sophomore took the heavy end of the hit. Pena now on 10 carries has 81 yards. It's a red zone possession for Hanna, as they have the ball at the 14-yard line of McAllen Memorial. Joshua Franco sets him down. Low snap again. Here's Pena, right side. Hit. 2 men miss him. He makes another miss. Stays on his feet. Gets down around the 2. Pena again with some electric running. Look at the, first of all, look at the first man miss him at the line of scrimmage there and there. And now he has to slip that tackle. And he was dragged down right about the 2-yard line. Injury on the play, so we'll take a quick break. This is Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy 1 barbacoa taco and get 1 free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
Back here, Real Sports Live. Back to action. Pena takes a handoff, dives forward to the end zone. Is he in? No indication yet. Yes, he is. Touchdown, Hanna Eagles.
Golden Eagles.
Chris Pena takes it in. Watch the official on the side. Did he make a touchdown indication? No, nobody ever said touchdown, but celebration was good enough, and Pena into the end zone for the second time on the night. Changes the scoreboard, adds 6 tallies, and looking for a 7th with the extra point for the Eagles of Hanna. Good spot on the placement, line drive kick, and it's up and through. A blocked field goal and a touchdown. Eagles down 17 and kicking off. 5:01 to go in the third. Back after this.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Red Lady Raiders, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
The most.
Back here at Sam Stadium on a Friday night. Beautiful night for football here on a August night. Rain came in, kind of cooled things down just a bit. It was hot and muggy, and well, just outright hot earlier yesterday and today. Then it got muggy, and then it got rainy. After the sun went down, it's a nice evening here in Brownsville, Texas. Hanna will kick off. They trim the lead to 31-14. Line drive kick fielded at the 29, and that's where McCallum Memorial will bring the offense on the field. Mustangs with 366 yards of offense, 300 of that coming on the ground. Still a 17-point lead as a 3-score game. Ball square on the 30 if you're looking for big playmakers. McAllen Choi, 14 carries, 136 yards and a touchdown. Or how about Dylan Goodson, 1 carry, 54 yards and a touchdown, 3 catches, 64 yards and a touchdown as well on the receiving side. Cortez pitches it back, running right-hand side. They'll get to the 34-yard line. That's Aleman. Sebastian Aleman on the carry, drives forward, got 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. .445 and ticking on the clock. Mustangs scored 14 points in the first quarter, bettered that by 3, was 17 in the second. Hanna with being shut out in the first quarter, added 7 in the second, 7 more here in the third, and now the defense on the field. 2nd and 6 for the Mustangs. Cortez hands it off. Bouncing outside is Rodriguez. He stood up and driven down for a loss on the play of about a yard. Gerardo Rodriguez was averaging better than 6 yards a carry. Ball spotted at the 35 of McCallum Memorial with 3:57 to go, and this could energize Hanna even more if this defense can get a stop here. McCallum Memorial would love nothing more than get a first down and just move this ball downfield and take away more precious time. 3rd down, Cortez pitches it. Left side, spinning forward. That's going to be short of first down yardage. McAllen Choi on the carry. Ended up getting 4, or did he get enough? They marked it down for a first down. Just enough on the last surge by McAllen Choi to move the chains. And first down. And this is where it becomes just a killer. The ability for McCallum Memorial to generate offense on the ground, take away any momentum just by taking time off the clock. Running play here, that goes for about 1.5 yards. Aleman is like, where was that big hole that opened up for Choi? He got 4 yards before anyone touched him. I got 0.5 yard and then had to go forward just a bit and then get driven backwards for my 1.5 yards. So it's 2nd down and 8. For Aleman, 11 carries, 78 yards. 2nd down for the Mustangs. J.P. Cortez has directed the show from the word go as the quarterback. He's under center here. Turns, movement in the backfield. Whistle blows. They throw a penalty or they call a timeout? Memorial calls a timeout. Their first of the second half. Back after this.
Happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you are watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Back here and away we go. 2nd down and 8 yards to go for McCallum Memorial. Football on their own 42. 3rd quarter action, 2:22 left in the 3rd. And here comes Christian McAllen Choi again. This time he's stifled after about a 3-yard gain, and that is it's a victory on the defensive side for Hanna. Anytime you can hold Choi down to less than 5 yards. He's averaging 9 yards per carry on 16 touches for 144 yards and counting. We go under 2 to go here in the third. This is just the second time McAllen Memorial's offense has been on the field in the second half. First time resulted in a blocked field goal. Third down play here. Eagles needing to make a play. Cortez wants to throw. Rush directs the show, throws the ball downfield. It's going to be underthrown, incomplete. There's a penalty flag. Looks like they were holding on Dylan Goodson. And if that stands, it'll be against the Hanna Eagles, and it'll result in a first down for McAllen Memorial. Officials talking it over.
We have a personal foul, first mask, on the receiver, number 5.
Oh, it's a face mask against McAllen Memorial. And that will be a 15-yard penalty.
Penalties against the Mustangs.
Oh, it would have went as an incomplete pass. It would have been fourth down. But Hanna elected to go field position here. Takes the penalty. So the Mustang offense is staying on the field for this third down play. They've got to get it to the 50-yard line to get a first down. Now a whistle blows. Officials discussing things on the Hanna sideline. They will accept the penalty. I think there was some serious discussion as to whether or not they wanted to accept that penalty or not. One of the reasons why would be because they just want to get their hands on the football. 1:38 to go in the third. McAllen Memorial with the football, looking to throw is Cortez. Here comes pressure up the middle, throws it away. Incomplete pass. Was anyone in the vicinity? I don't see anybody. Hanna's lobbying that there is no receiver out there. It'll just go as an incomplete pass. Mark Guest knew he had him. He had that intentional grounding all the way. No receiver anywhere near that football as it was chucked out of there on the right side by J.P. Cortez. Punting time for the Mustangs, and away it goes. A good one. Deep kick. Takes a bounce inside the 15-yard line. It'll go out of bounds, well, out of the 19. Back out to the 21, we'll call it. And that's where Hanna will take over. Give a shout out in Missouri. They're watching. My grandkids, Maxwell, William, Emma, Ashley, Seth. Greetings from South Texas and Brownsville, Texas. Hanna in the brown uniforms with the gold trim trailed 31-7 in this game at halftime. They scored here in the third quarter to make it 31-14. They blocked a field goal. They now get a stop and they get the offense back on the field here. First and 10 for the Eagles. Mustangs have led throughout. First down play for Vianfranco, the quarterback. Rolls out, looking to throw. Gonna run, show some speed, turns the corner, gets out of bounds at the 30. That's an 8-yard gain, making a 9-yard gain for Vianfranco. 9 carries, 78 yards running for Vianfranco. And we have a player shaken up on the field behind the play. That'll result in the clock stopping with 1:16 to go here in the third quarter. McAllen Memorial scored 14 points in the first quarter, led 14-0. They outscored Hanna 17-7 in the second quarter. Here in the second half, Hanna with the only points with a touchdown on their last drive. But to put it in perspective, this is just the second time Hanna's offense has been on the field as well. make it the third here in this second half. Third quarter with just 1:16 left. Last night in our first game of the year here at this stadium, we saw some cramping start to happen in the second half. That's the first thing you're at least hopeful for if you're seeing someone down, that it's just something as easy as a cramp. They'll tend to the player. We'll take a quick break. Back after this. Back here after the timeout for the injury. Give a shout out again to the grandkids watching the game. William watching the game in Missouri. William Steele got his feel for some football earlier this year. Him and Maxwell, the grandkids up there with my daughter Ashley and Seth and Emma. Hello, Dittmer, Missouri. First down play for the Hanna Eagles. Franco, the quarterback. Two backs in the backfield. He wants to throw. Looking, waits. Delivers a pass backfield. Pena catches it. A penalty flag as he gets away from a defender. Gets out to the 28, but this is going to get more yardage on that face mask out in the open. We'll wait for the call for the official, but that was pretty evident. What they'll do is they'll add 15 yards to the end of the play. So to go as a 7-yard completion to Chris Pena. That for the Hanna Eagles is just their second completed pass. They had one of 16 yards in the third quarter. That was taken away as a result of a penalty. And now with 1:07 to go in the third quarter, the penalty tacked onto the 7-yard gain makes that a 22-yard advancement, and the Eagles have it at their own 43. Minute to go as the clock runs. Franco rolls out right side, has protection, delivers a pass, and it's caught out of bounds at the 44-yard line of the Mustangs. Nice catch by Joshua Ruiz. 16 yards, and that will complete the biggest pass play for the Eagles thus far in the game. They also get out of bounds, which stops the clock. And the ball to the 44-yard line to McAllen Memorial as the Eagles at home trying to get this crowd into this game even more. Franco sends a man in motion. That's Ruiz. He goes right to left, settles down as Ruiz waits for the snap. Play clock at 5, takes it, hands it off. Pena running left. Gets past a man, jumps inside the 40-yard line, down to the 38. And for Chris Pena, that'll be 6 yards. He's got 13 carries, nearing 100 yards on the night. He's got 96 yards on the ground, and that's better than 7 yards per carry. Clock running, 27 seconds to go in the third quarter. And that, my friends, will become a bigger enemy to Hanna than anything right now. They trail by 17. But that clock, you're going to be clock watching from here on if you're the Eagles. 13 seconds to go. They'll get the play away. Franco delivers a pass left side. It's going to be incomplete. Looking in the direction of the receiver, Gilbert Morales. Morales and the Eagles lobbying for a holding call on that as he felt he was held up. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 7 seconds to go. And now Hanna faces a 3rd down and 4. They got to get it inside the 34 to get a first down. Franco keeps Pena in the backfield to his right. Matthew Cancino is back there, a sophomore tailback to his left-hand side. Franco hands it off, keeps it on a play action. Rolls right side, looks, delivers a pass, looking for the end zone. Got a man, caught! Touchdown, Joshua Ruiz! Watch the delivery on this pass. On the run, Villafranco on the money. And all he had to do was catch it, take a couple of steps, and Ruiz was in. Touchdown there. Watch the replay again on the right side of your screen as the extra point happens on the left. Thank you, South Padre Island. The sell on the play action, and then right on the money on the pass completion. And Hanna scores to close out the third quarter. Extra point coming up for the Eagles, trying to make this a 10-point game. Snap back, ball down, kick up, long high, and it is good. 31-21. Buckle up for the fourth quarter. It's a two-score game. Memorial's led throughout. They'll get the football with a kickoff of the fourth quarter after this.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Hi, I'm Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I helped to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
Back here, and away we go to start the fourth quarter. Hanna Eagles to kick off. They scored 14 unanswered points in the third quarter. And now McAllen Memorial on the return of the kick. Take it out across the 15 to the 20. Right across to the 25 to the 30-yard line. Huge collision out there at the 25. And that leaves one of the Memorial Mustangs down. There were two guys coming on a collision course for Hanna from left or right on the return man, and one blocker trying to get between them. In that case, he took the bigger hit than the return man, and we hope he's okay. He's off to the screen. Want to remind you, we'll be back here tomorrow night, 7 o'clock kickoff for the San Benito Greyhounds as they take on the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers, and that will be a big game. Also reminding you, we'll be giving our Player of the Game award away at the conclusion of this game. Brought to you by Economy Awards, giving medals this year to our recipients of our Players of the Game. Timeout on the field. It's an injury timeout, so we'll be right back after this.
Real Sports Live. Locks up.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound cheerleaders and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
We do have an injury on the field. One of the players shaken up on the kick return. I'm Joe Bowling with you at Sam's Stadium in Brownsville, Texas on a Friday night. And so they are attending to the player for the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. Reminding you, additional broadcasts going on Real Sports tonight. This is on our Stars Network, which is on currently on our webpage, featuring this Hanna Eagle and McAllen Memorial game. We also have the Bloodhound channel, which features all St. Joe 24 hours a day. St. Joe Bloodhounds currently involved in a home game against Brownsville Lopez. And tomorrow we'll transition into volleyball during the morning, into the afternoon, and then we'll be back here for football on the premium channel, all on the Stars Network, which is currently on the website, but soon to be on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Prime in the near future. 31-21 is your score. Good round of applause by the fans on either side. The Hanna fans here on the home side, giving best wishes to the Memorial Mustang, who was assisted off the field. That was on a kick return, so McAllen Memorial will have the ball at their own 30-yard line. Now it's a two-score game, and we'll see if McAllen Memorial can get back to doing what they were so successful in the first half of doing, and that was running the ball, keeping the ball in bounds, and taking off big chunks of time off the clock. They put together a well-orchestrated drive here, and again, you can take the sail out of any wind that's blowing a comeback. Running play here, Eagles all over it. No gain on the play. On a running play left side is Sebastian Alaman is hemmed in. This team is averaging 8.5 yards per carry on the ground. So anytime they've handed the ball off, good things have happened. 315 yards of offense in the running game alone for McAllen Memorial. They mixed it up just enough in the passing game to make it honest. 3 of 5 in the passing game for 64 yards and a touchdown. J.P. Cortez, the quarterback, pitches it back. Running play for Choi. Choi breaks it, gets across the 45. That's a big first down for McAllen Memorial as he'll take off 18 more yards. Look at the blocking developing here for Choi. We saw that a lot in the first half. People having to chase him down from behind. He's got 17 carries, 162 yards rushing the football. And that's 9.5 yards each time he runs the ball on the average for Max Alanese Choi. First down play now for the Mustangs. Cortez with 10:45 to go here in the fourth. Gives it back to Choi. Choi running up the middle. Got a good block and gets it inside the 40 in the blink of an eye. 15 more yards for Choi. Watch on the replay. Watch how he hesitates here. Looking at the blocks and then darts it straight up the middle. 10:30 and counting. Mustangs now in the Eagles' territory. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line of Hanna. It was a 14-0 game at the end of the first quarter. Memorial on top. They led 31-7 at half. And currently running the ball again. This time breaking tackles. Now getting inside the 30, up into the 25. That's Aleman. Sebastian Aleman says, I can handle those kind of holes to run through. He now has 13 carries for 95 yards, eyeing to become the second McAllen Memorial Mustang to go over 100 yards on the running game here tonight. 429 yards of offense for McAllen Memorial. First down at the 24. Clock under 10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Running play left side. This time it's Choi. Backpedals, gets down to the 20, gains 5. This is what we saw in the first half. It was just the Mustangs lining up, moving the ball methodically downfield. Clock running all the time. Right now in no hurries, they get a play from the sideline for J.P. Cortez. Play clock at 15, breaks the huddle. He'll take the snap probably near 5. It's down to 7 on the play clock as he takes it here. Hands it off. It's going to be Gerardo Rodriguez as he takes it down inside the 15 to the 14, and that's enough for a first down. And the chains will move again, and the clock will go under 9. First down for the Mustangs. They've been this far in Hanna territory in the first half. A penalty and then a blocked field goal was the result of that drive. Leading by 10 as J.P. Cortez sets him down. 2 receivers left side. He's got those 2 backs back there with him. Pitches it back. Missing a man in the backfield, but they'll drag him down for a loss. Good pursuit back there by Hanna as Pedro Ochoa, a sophomore, drops Choi for a loss on the play. Second down play. 8:05 now on the clock. On 2nd and 13 for McAllen Memorial. They'll hand it off again. It's Choi, hit at the 15, thrown backwards. He'll gain 2. That for Hanna. Gives life to the defense. It's now 3rd down and 11 yards to go for McAllen Memorial. Football square in the middle of the field at the 15. And here's your decision if you're McAllen Memorial. Do you elect to go in the air? An incomplete pass would stop the clock. A running play would guarantee you'll go under 7 minutes at the worst. If Hanna gets the ball, they will pass. Cortez throws this one away. On the right side, there's a penalty flag. Pressure coming up the middle. They tried to get a penalty earlier on intentional grounding, and this time Cortez will be called for that. And that'll do a couple of things. It's a spot foul, and that penalty was thrown back around the 23-yard line, which means they'll mark the foul from there. Loss of down on the play will make it 4th down. And it makes it an even more difficult field goal attempt if McAllen Memorial were to go for the field goal on this 4th down. Right now, they'll keep Cortez on the field. Clock stops with 7:11 to go in the 4th. And it's 4th down and 22 yards to go. To get a first down, you got to take it to the 5. Ball currently at the 27. Back to throw. delivering a pass, right sideline, and overthrown, incomplete. So Hanna loses some time on the clock, but gains the football back and doesn't give up any points. It's a 10-point game. Eagles still have all 3 of their timeouts left. If you're scripting this to how you climb all the way back in this game and start thinking win, there's still a lot that has to go right. McCallum Memorial did a lot right there by hanging on to the lead and taking some time off the clock. Nearly 5 minutes gone on that drive. Hanna now has to kick it into high gear with the offense. Villafranco sets him down on a first down play from his own 27. Hands it off, running play right side, running hard, out across the 35, up over a man to the 40, 45-yard line. What a run by Chris Pena. Airborne Superman. Wait till you see this one on the replay. Going up, dial it up. And what a play. First down, and that takes Pena over the 100-yard mark in yards carried on the ground. He's got 117 and counting. First down play. We're under 7 to go in the game. Villafranco waits, sends a man in motion. This is Pena. He'll hand it off. Pena slips, and down he goes. It did rain earlier. I said that earlier in the broadcast. So all of this field isn't dry. You can see right there, Pena just outright, feet slipped out from underneath him. So a loss on the play of 3. Clock running with 6:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Hanna trying to get a play in from the sidelines. Play clock is down to 9. They're going to have to hurry. Villafranco brings him up to the line. Play clock down to 4. They'll have to call a timeout. Eagles took a little extra time getting that play from the sidelines. They burn a timeout. Circle that. They may need that, especially if they're on the comeback trail. They still need a score to get within striking distance. Memorial with a 10-point lead, playing some defense after this.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
Back here we go. After a timeout, the Eagles have the football on a 2nd down and 12. They'll look to throw. Villafranco rolls out, waits. Ball slips out from his hands as he delivers a pass. There is a penalty flag on the play. So we'll sort out the penalty with 6:09 remaining. That's an illegal man downfield. That'll be against the Eagles. See if McAllen Memorial elects to take that. They'll decline it to make it 3rd down. 3rd and 12. Ball at the Eagle 43. Earlier in the game, in the first and second quarters, Hanna had some receivers on deep routes. Joshua Ruiz got behind the defenders a couple of times. The ball was just a little out of reach. Villafranco looks to pass here, steps up, hit, waits, pitches it back. This is a busted play. They'll try to make something out of it, and they will! Football goes out of bounds, but that's near first down yardage on the carry. Matthew Cancino has been doing nothing but blocking all night until here. He's still blocking there. Delivered that block and then just hanging around. It's like, here we go. My first carry of the night. and it's 4th down. 4th and 3. For the Eagles. 5:56 to go here in the ball game. They'll need to get to the 45-yard line for a first down. Running it hard, and they'll get a first down on a carry by Chris Pena. He'll gain 7. Pena with 16 carries and 120 yards.
That'll give the Hanna Golden Eagles a first down.
Clock running, 5:37 to go in the 4th. 2 receivers left side for the Eagles. A single receiver, make it 2 receivers right side. Single back there is Pena with Villafranco. Pena in motion, now looks to run the ball, slips again, stays on his feet though. Up into the 35, and he'll gain 7. My wife had to have sprinted just then. Now you went and get our Player of the Game award. I'll just let her go give the Player of the Game award away. If she can get down to the car and back that fast. Appreciate you tuning in wherever you may be. I know they're watching in Dittmer, Missouri. Give a shout out again to Maxwell and William and Emma. Maxwell and Will, my grandsons. And they start their select soccer for the big tournament this weekend. Can't wait to see the results. Pass play, Villafranco, left-hand side, and it's caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Eagles. How about that delivery? We'll watch on the replay. Again, another beautifully thrown ball in traffic. Touchdown, Eagles. Extra point is good. Well, extra point coming up. Villafranco is fired up. Player trying to get in position. They'll throw a penalty flag. That happens sometimes, my friends. You get too busy, wrapped up in celebrating. Look at that again on the replay screen, and watch this ball delivered. Thanks Josh Moody on the full screen replays here on Rio Sports. Just a beautifully thrown ball. Extra point Eagles is away, and it's good. 3-point game, 4:33 to go. This has been as close as it's been since it was 0-0, and McCallum Memorial was beating on the door to score their first touchdown. That was at 5:22 in the first quarter. Here, 4:33 in the 4th. Those Mustangs get the ball, and they still have the lead. Back after this.
Tortilla since 1994. Try delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy 1 barbacoa taco and get 1 free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We are the Westaco Lady Panthers, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, 4:33 to go in the 4th quarter here at Sam Stadium. A good one. We thought it would be a good game coming into this one on paper. It was exciting to see what these two teams brought to the table. McAllen Memorial has shown a strong ability to run the football tonight. They've maintained a lead throughout. On the kick return, they'll run out of bounds around the 15-yard line. And so with 4:30 to go, This Mustang team will once again send the offense out. Now remember, last time they were on the field, they knocked off 5 minutes off the clock. They do that again, obviously we're going home. 4:30 to go. And so their mission, get a couple of first downs. That's all you really need to do here if you're McAllen Memorial. Get some first downs. If you're Hanna, you've pitched a shutout here in the second half. You've blocked a field goal. You've forced some punts. You've had some big plays for negative yards. You got to do that one more time around, give your offense a chance. Running play, right-hand side. This is shut down quickly by the Eagles. Rodriguez might have gained a yard. Now, at some point in time, you look at the clock and start saying, if you're an Eagle, we've got 2 timeouts. Exactly when do we want to use those? And it's too early in the game right now, and still early. Well, 4:07 left in the fourth isn't early, but it's early when you're in clock management time. No gain there on that play. 2nd and 10 for the Mustangs at McAllen Memorial. Max Alanis Choi has been the man tonight. 21 carries, 181 yards. He's in the backfield right now behind J.P. Cortez. Cortez will hand it off, and an inside handoff, and some room, and a first down for the Mustangs. That's Dylan Goodson, and that's just his 2nd carry of the night. His first one went for 54 yards and a touchdown. This is a big 13-yarder. And the chains move for McAllen Memorial. And as the chains move, so goes the clock. It moves as well. Under 3:30 to go. Mustangs up to the line. Play clock at 17. They can take this down near 3 minutes before taking a snap. J.P. Cortez looks at the clock. Gets under center at the 10 mark. Stays with a long count. Takes a snap, hands it off. Short yards gained there by Sebastian Aleman. Again, you look at the clock, you know you have 2 timeouts, and Hanna burns their first of 2, second of 3 in the half. Stops the clock with 3:07 to go. This is the stand right here and now. Hanna makes the line in the sand. We will get the ball back on this set of downs. Otherwise, McAllen Memorial is going to run this one out. Mustangs in control. They've led throughout. They'll have the ball on 2nd down after this.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Back here, and here we go. 2nd down for the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. They'll run the ball. Fumble on the play. Loose ball. Who got it? Looks like the Mustangs got it back. Critical recovery that time for McAllen Memorial. Hanna coming right at. Look at the pressure up the middle. Just a big time play there. 2nd timeout was called earlier. Now the final timeout of the game called by the Hanna Eagles. Ball spotted back outside the 27-yard line of McAllen Memorial. We'll keep it right here, reminding you we'll have our player of the game at the conclusion of this. There are some candidates out there, but with the balance hanging of who wins this game, it has not been decided here by any stretch who gets that player of the game. Or in this case, which team has the player that gets the player of the game. Our player of the game this year each receive a medal from Economy Awards. 2:49 to go. Eagles out of timeouts. Mustangs wanting one more first down. Pitch it back, right side, and that goes for about 3. Back across the original line of scrimmage on the carry by Choi. McAllen Choi on the carry. He's got 22 carries for 185 yards. And now it's 4th down. And McCallum Memorial will have to punt. They can let the clock run down near 2 minutes, and then they can call a timeout and then discuss what they're going to do on the punt. And that's exactly what they're talking about now. Hanna out of timeouts. And timeout coming up here in about 3 seconds. 2, 1, and there's the whistle. Timeout. Mustangs punting. Eagles will have their hands on the ball. Down 3 at home after this.
Meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond. We are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Back here, you see the McCallum Memorial Mustangs punting team on the field. Now, field position-wise, McCallum Memorial has their punter back at around the 15-yard line. So for all practical purposes, you would expect the Hanna Eagles, as they send back to return the punt, Joseph Ruiz, to get the ball somewhere between their 40 and the midfield stripe on the exchange. Good snap here, punt is away, and it's returnable. Ball is muffed, picked up now by the Eagles. Now they'll bring it back. There is a penalty on the play behind this, way back here where the return men are. Interesting penalty called by the official on the extreme backside of this. Here comes the call from the official. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Hanna Eagles, and they'll redo 4th down. Or the Mustangs could take that play. Now, 5 yards won't get them a 1st down, but my friends, what it will do is get them within 3 yards of a 1st down. And a team averaging better than 8 yards per carry could entertain, we want to run the football. Take our chances, even though it's in our territory, as the ball sets at the Memorial 36. McAllen Choi is pleading with his coach, let us go for it. He stands in punt formation and kicks it away. Much higher kick this time. Returnable. It takes a bounce. And McCallum Memorial will recover it. That nearly hit an Eagle. It would have been McCallum Memorial ball right there. Nonetheless, the Eagles won't get as good field position as I thought they were going to get. They'll have to start a drive at their own 26, down 3. Now we have seen some field goals here on this stadium many times that have been some big time kicks. Eagles, 1st down play. Villafranco, empty backfield, sends a man in motion, hands it off on a jet sweep to the right side, upended, nice tackle made. Carlos Vasquez on the carry, his 1st touch of the night. He'll be stopped after a gain of 3, 2nd down. Villafranco wants to pass, has a ton of time, waits, short pass, caught, down the sideline, and on the run for the Eagles into Mustang territory, 1st down. Wait a minute. Officials blowing a whistle. Behind this play, there's a penalty flag. All indication, illegal man downfield. It's coming back. Joshua Ruiz had reeled off a big run after the catch, had a first down for the Eagles in Memorial territory. Take that away. The Eagles are going to have to dial up something even bigger. Mustangs get a breath of life on the defensive end. Second down, call it 13 yards to go for the Eagles. Empty backfield for Villafranco. Drops back to throw. Pressure comes. Gets away from a man. Rolling out, looking, and has to go out of bounds. Great containment that time and pressure by McAllen Memorial as Matthew Lopez was there. Daniel De La Cruz on the chase of quarterback Joshua Villafranco. Third and even longer. Now it's third down and every bit of 17 yards to go for the Eagles. Villafranco gets a play from the sidelines. He's already got his line set. Play clock is at 10. He tries to get the play to his receivers. Play clock down to 7. Now 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They get the snap away. Handoff, looking to pass. They'll throw it in traffic. Nearly picked off, incomplete. Eagles were in so much of a rush because that play clock was down dangerously close to going off. No real time to develop that play. Now it's 4th and 17, and the McAllen Memorial Mustangs are one play away from securing a road victory here tonight in Brownsville. Anything short of 18 yards gained, Mustangs will get the football. Hanna, everything on this play. Villafranco drops back, ton of time. Rolls out, delivers a pass, and it's caught. First down for the Eagles. Down to the 50 and out of bounds. Great protection. Everything was back in prevent defense. And Villafranco delivers with the pass. Look at the protection. Nobody back there. Villafranco waiting patiently. Sidearm that baby. Down the sideline, that was Carlos Vasquez on the catch. First down for the Eagles, 48 seconds left in the game. Jet sweep right side, Vasquez to the outside, makes a man miss, stays in bounds, gets out of bounds now inside the 40, that's a first down. 13 yards, Carlos Vasquez. He knew there was one defender there that got away from the block. Got to block a little further downfield, got the extra couple yards. 41 seconds left here in the game. Eagles down 3. Need a couple more first downs now if you're talking about a field goal for Hanna. Villafranco drops back. Pressure coming up the middle. Runs into his own man. Villafranco goes down, and now the clock becomes a mortal enemy. 30 seconds remaining in the game. The Eagles are going to have to hurry and either spike this football or get a snap away and run a play. No timeouts remaining for Hanna. 20 seconds to go. Villafranco under center will spike the ball with 18 to go. 18 seconds to go. Now that does two things. It took a ton of time away. It also drives it to third down. 3rd and 10 for the Eagles of Hanna. So now you have to get a first down and you have to stop the clock. And then you may be in position if you got a big kicker. Villafranco wants to pass, rolls out, going for a bundle, downfield, tipped and incomplete. They went for it all looking for Chris Pena. Good play in the secondary by the Mustangs, and here comes another fourth down for Hanna. 12 seconds to go in the game. What a way to start a Friday night at Sam Stadium on the 2022 season. Timeout, McAllen Memorial. We've had one fourth down conversion. The Eagles need another. Mustangs need that one stop. Game on the line after this break. Back here after the timeout. Hanna Eagles sent the play out onto the field. They got 12 seconds to go. They need to get a first down here on 4th down, and then they need to be able to get out of bounds and stop the clock. Clock will stop if they do get a first down, just long enough to mark the football. That won't be long. Mustangs back in a prevent type defense on this 4th down play. Villafranco rolls out, looks to throw, delivers. It's caught. First down, Eagles, and inbounds inside the 17. Now they'll stop the clock to move the chains. 4 seconds remaining. If you're Hanna, you better get to the line of scrimmage just in case they crank this clock up. They're in field goal position. They'll have to down the football. They're in position. Villafranco, clock stops with 2 seconds to go. Football in the red zone at the 18 and a field goal to try to tie this game up for Hanna is right here in the wake. They'll put the ball down at the 24 of the Mustangs. Out of the hold of Joseph Ruiz, the Eagles will try to tie this game up on the final play of the game. Snap down, ball up. It is blocked. Mustangs get it, block it, and run it down the sidelines and win the game as they're going to take it to the house on a blocked field goal to win the game. Now we're waiting because there may be a penalty at the backside of this. Hold your horses. Let's look on the replay if I got that. Yeah, watch. It looks like offsides. I'm going to go back again. Let's go back real quick. Look to your right side. It is offsides against McAllen Memorial. Ho, 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 ho. Zeros on the clock. Game cannot end on a defensive penalty. They have to take another snap. It'll move the ball 5 yards closer for the Hanna Eagles to try another field goal attempt. This one's not over yet. Ball will be, the football will be marched down inside the 15, all the way down to the 12. And now Hanna will be able to set it up at the 19-yard line. This is a 29-yard field goal to tie the game. No time on the clock, 4th quarter. Snap down, ball up, kick is long, high, off the goalpost and no good. McAllen Memorial wins it. Oh my goodness. Ricocheted off the goalpost, and McAllen Memorial gets the road win. What a thriller here at Sam Stadium. Crushing loss for the Hanna Eagles. Watch it on the replay again by Josh Moody. This is how close the game of football can get sometimes, my friends. It can literally come down to inches. Just off the goalpost. Ball game over. Our player of the game, I'm going to give it to McAllen Joy. 185 yards of rushing on 22 carries, 8.4 yards per carry. Congratulations, McAllen Choi. That's going to do it for our broadcast. Hope you enjoyed it on our post-game show brought to you by Josh Moody Loans, the city of San Benito, and the city of South Padre Island. Hope you enjoyed this one from Sam Stadium. It's an instant classic. We'll have it on our premium channel as a replay very soon. Till next time, from Sam's, I'm Joe Bowling.